Come on in the room. Come on in the room, F500 CEOs. So look, I'm going to get right into it today because I have a meeting right after this. So I can't be long-winded today. But I wanted to bring something that is near and dear to my heart. I've talked about this concept a lot. And I think it's super, super important for us to have a little chat about this concept of speed to market, speed to market. Why is it important for us to have this chat? Well, let me tell you something. There are too many people out here, and if you're watching, you may be one of these people that you have been sitting on an idea, right? You had this idea, you're like, this is the one, this is my $1,000,000 idea. One day it's going to be big. It's going to be big. And you've been thinking about it and praying about it and strategizing it. And you end up seeing somebody else out here in these internet streets, out here in the marketplace with your offer. And I know how that feels because it's happened to me before. And let me tell you something. I said, never again. Never again am I going to have an idea that was given to me, that the Lord gave to me, that I see somebody else running out here around with because I didn't move quickly enough. Speed to market is what we're talking about today. How to get fast. Good morning, Crystal. Come on in, y'all. Give me a hashtag live when you're here. Speed to market is what you need in order to get out there quickly. Nobody remembers who did it third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. As a matter of fact, you could have had this idea 10 years ago and somebody else beat your behind to it. And then when you finally do get around to launching it, you look like the copier. Right? Hey, Francesca, you look like the copier if you take too long to get it out there. Hey, Miss Lorna. So we have to get to a point where we can move, where we can get scrappy. Hey, Jules, where we can get scrappy in order to get our idea out there first. Okay, y'all ready for me to break down how you can get scrappy? Like I said, I'm not going to take too long today. I'm going to give y'all a good word. Then we're going to get off of here. We got to get scrappy when we get stuff out there. Okay. Yep. Francesca said, yes. Oh my God. So many ideas I sat on because they were before its time. Here's the thing about before its time. You got the idea because you were actually supposed to be the one that introduced it to the world. Right? Think about it. Everything that's ever been introduced to us that's new was before its time. It didn't exist. Before the internet existed, it was before its time. Right? Before TV was invented, it was before its time. Right? There had to be someone, good morning, there had to be someone that said, no, I'm going to be the one to bring this to market. Now, I know that I told you guys this week, I'm giving you a lot of behind the scenes of what I do with Fortune 500 companies. So y'all want to know a Fortune 500 secret? Y'all ready? Fortune 500 companies have people that specialize in GTM. Somebody put GTM in the comments. GTM. Fortune 500 specialize in people, have people that specialize in GTM. Right, GTM. I just so happen to be one of those people that specialize in GTM. You know what GTM is? Go to market. Go to market. Why is this important? Why do you think Fortune 500 companies have people who specialize in go-to-market strategy? You know what our thing is? How do we create the systems and the infrastructure and the processes to get our ideas out as quickly as possible? Fortune 500 companies pay a lot of money to shrink the amount of time it takes for them to get something from an idea to the marketplace. Okay? So I'm giving you Manzi, go to market, go to market. So today I'm giving you behind the scenes of some of the same stuff that I do with Fortune 500 companies so that you can learn how to get fast. Okay, so you can learn go to market. And y'all know I love a good brainstorm session. So I like to show off every once in a while to show you I know what I'm talking about. I don't need PowerPoint slides. So we're gonna do some stuff from the dome today. Okay, y'all like that? Y'all want to see? You want to do some on the spot go to market strategy? Okay, today. So let's set the stage. How many people on here have an idea? How many people have an idea? Let me know in the comments. You got something, you got a new offer, you've been trying to launch, but you're like, it's not, you got a piece of technology, you've been trying to launch, you got something you want to do. Okay, I see some people that have ideas. Yes, okay, we got ideas out there. She said, I got a bunch of ideas. Why y'all letting folks beat y'all out here with y'all ideas? I'm asking for a friend. Oh, right. Why do we let people beat us with our ideas? First things first. Let me know if I'm hitting on anything when I say this. If you hit, hey Tamika, if you hit, don't worry. I'm gonna clean you up and pat you off in a little bit, but I'm gonna hit you first. Okay. First things first. Why do people get our offers out there before us? One, we are perfectionists. Where are my perfectionists in the house? We are perfectionists. I know I got some perfectionists on here. Y'all better stop gaslighting me. Okay, we're perfectionists. Here's the thing. Y'all ready for a good word? It's a word from the Lord today. Y'all, I hate this new chair. I hate it. Angelia said, first of all, I just got here. I got to sit on like 3 pillows for this chair to be high enough. Hold on, let me get another pillow. I don't like this chair. Y'all see how I got 3 pillows in this chair to make it high enough. Okay, and then now it's so high I can't even sit on it. There we go. Feel a little better now. Feel like I'm sitting up higher. Okay. Okay. Nicole already gone. Nicole, that's one of your reasons. Do not compete about what? So here we go. Stop. First things first. Perfectionist. You do not, and I'm going to say this with all love in my heart, and this is for everybody under the sound of my voice. Nobody who creates something is qualified to say whether it's perfect or not. I'm going to say that one more time. Nobody who creates anything is qualified to say whether it's perfect or not. Do you know why? When you are the one that is creating something, first of all, you have an inherent bias in that something. Secondly, you are not the marketplace. You do not determine whether something is perfect or not. Only the people who are buying it can then deem it perfect. How do you determine whether something is perfect? When you have real feedback from real people that are actually going to be purchasing it and using it. Can I tell you guys this? Your first version of perfect is done. So can I give y'all a secret? Y'all got real quiet. Y'all don't like that part. You can't say whether something you create is perfect. Your illusion of perfection, you saying like it gotta be perfect, it gotta be perfect. By whose standards? By whose standards? Right? Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. So I told you, this is what we do in Fortune 500 companies. I want to tell y'all a quick story. And I learned this before I even started consulting for big companies. I actually was working with a small consultancy in Tokyo. Okay. So I was on a project in Tokyo. And I'll never forget this. This was one of my first consulting projects ever. And this company in Tokyo, kind of Nicolette, what you said, they had us sign non-compete agreements. They had us do all this stuff. They had spent years developing this thing, this product. And they were like, we're ready to market it. We're ready to get it out to market. And I remember calling one of the most brilliant men that I know. He's a mentor of mine. He was my professor in entrepreneurship. at Georgia Tech. He knows who he is. Come to find out, he was a billionaire serial investor and entrepreneur that just so happened to be my mentor. And I'll never forget, I was in Tokyo and I sent him an email because I was just stumped. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to launch this. They've been working on it forever, right? And he was like, Kendra, the way that you determine whether you like a product is market ready or whether it's viable is you take what you have and you go out and hit the streets and try to sell it. Somebody just got freed right now. This is from a billionaire serial investor, professor of entrepreneurship, right? He literally said, hit the streets and see if it'll fit. So you know what we did? We hit the streets of Tokyo. We hit the streets of Tokyo. Guess what happened? It didn't sell. It didn't sell. This thing had been being made perfect for years. Perfect in the eyes of the creators. Perfect by their standards. Hey, Cat, I owe you a message back. I miss you too. I got something for you. Perfect in the eyes of the creators who spent years getting it to market. Do y'all know why it didn't sell? Yeah, take a guess why it didn't sell. Because somebody else had already beat them to the punchline. Somebody with a less fancy version of it. Somebody with the less bells and whistles. Oh, you already got this. Some people go through getting trademarks, patents, non-compete agreements, all this stuff, and you didn't get the first thing right. Do people actually even want it? When we do go to market in Fortune 500 companies, one of the first things that we do is to get prototypes or mock-ups. Somebody say prototypes or mock-up. If you're info product based, same thing. If you're selling courses, do like y'all know how I vet any new product that I create, any new course, any new program, any new product. You know what I do? I get a group of people together and I say, hey, I'm gonna deliver this to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Here it is. I'm gonna deliver it for you. I always do a condensed version of it. I'll do it in like a 4-hour masterclass or something. And then I will get feedback on it to make it better. And I will ask people if they would buy it from me so that I'm now getting real life data in the marketplace. I don't have to have anything built out. I don't have to have anything sexy. I don't have to have anything. I have to have a few components to put things together. Now, what I'm telling you, I can keep saying this. I'm telling you what the largest companies in the world do. The largest companies in the world do. They validate before they spend a whole bunch of money on stuff. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's somebody that's done spent a whole bunch of money on something that you've been spending money on for years and you ain't made a penny off of it yet because you're still spending money on it. I literally had someone that like has this product line, right? They like product, it's a great product. Everybody's gonna love it. Everybody's gonna love it. I've been trademarking it. It's not. This isn't a product line. I'm gonna give another example because I'll talk about the product line later. I'm gonna talk about somebody that created an app. Now y'all have heard this story before. This person created an app. They got real excited about creating this app. Real excited. They spent tons of money. They're like, yep, I took this $5,000 program that showed me how to create this app. Great. They done had developers. They done branded the app. They done trademark, patent, all this stuff. And they come to me 2 years in. So they are now 2 years in to the journey of developing this app. And they come to me because they're like, Kendra, I heard you know how to launch stuff. I'm ready I get to looking at the app, y'all. And I'm like, well, tell me, because, I always want to make sure that what I'm launching is in alignment with that person. So I get to looking at this app and I'm like, tell me what the person is like, this app is going to revolutionize how we travel when we travel for work. It's going to let you take your receipts and it's going to let you see what your travel plans are. And y'all know I'm somebody that traveled a lot for work, okay? A lot. Always traveling for work. I was like, you mean like Concur? How many people use Concur at their job? Y'all know Concur. Concur is literally one of the largest, they have one of the largest market shares for business travel and business system management for the largest companies in the world. Concur. And their platform is actually amazing. Right? And literally, I was like, you realize that this does the same thing Concur does, except worse. Right? You actually created a worse version of what's already in the marketplace. And I was like, why did you create this? Y'all know what this person told me? She said, well, I talked to people and they said they didn't like Concur. Did they tell you what they didn't like about Concur? No. So you built an entire app. You done got it trademarked, patented, all this kind of stuff. And you don't even know why you built the app other than people said they didn't like Concur. What didn't they like about Concur? What's the use case? Right? I'm like, this is actually a lot worse than Concur. You can't take on a giant without knowing what you're trying to take on. This is what happens when we get into our creator space, when we start focusing on the wrong things with our ideas. I love this person. They're a beautiful person. They focused on all of the wrong things. They focused on making it pretty. It's somebody right here now that you got an idea, you haven't launched it because you don't think it's pretty yet. You too busy working on a website. All right. Or you like, oh, I can't release it because somebody may steal my idea. Friend, how they gonna steal your idea if you ain't never put it out in the marketplace? Y'all realize that there are some things. I know people have given you horror stories about trademarking and patenting and all this kind of stuff. There are some things that you have a right by definition to the rights of that because you were first to market with it. You were first to market with it. You literally have inherent rights by being first to market. When you realize something is viable, that's then when you can put in all your paperwork. But we be doing paperwork and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on stuff that's not viable. Nobody wanted it. Your job as a CEO, can I go ahead and tell you what Fortune 500 companies do? As soon as we get the idea, we learn how to package it, present it, and get it to market. Somebody put PPG in the comments, and I'm going to show you how to do this quick. Package it, present it, and get the idea into the market. Get it to market. It's time to stop slowing down because we have been scared off. PPG, get it to market. Get it to market. Speed to market is your competitive advantage. Speed to market is what we need to start doing. Too many of you, because guess what? The person who's been stealing your ideas, they weren't worried about all that stuff. Okay, y'all ready? I know y'all love it when I do a good screen share. So let's go on over here and work on some. Let's do some work. Y'all ready to do some work? Who has their notes ready to take? Anybody taking notes? Where are my note takers? Let me make this big. Y'all know I like to do some on the spot work. So the first thing we need to do is package it. How do we package it? When we have an idea, first and foremost, we need to understand who is it for? What is the use case? And we need to understand what is the value proposition? Who is it for? What is the use case? What is the value proposition? Right? Thank you. Francisca, thank you. See you later. Okay. Who is it for? So this is knowing our audience. This is knowing our audience. We need to know our audience inside and out. Y'all ready for me to come up with the offer on the spot? Somebody give me an idea. So I get to show off a little bit. Somebody give me an idea. Anybody, first idea I see, I'm gonna use it. So y'all can see I mean business. I'll show y'all why the big companies pay me the big bucks to do this. Okay, I saw tax planning first. Got it. Tax planning. Okay, so what are we gonna run? Legacy Queen. I'm about to do your tax planning business. Who is the audience? Generally, let's say if we're doing it, I'm gonna go ahead and make some stuff up. Tax planning. So what are we packaging? Tax planning. Okay. Who needs tax planning? Well, generally, when I think about people who need tax planning the most, it's people that end up owing taxes, right? It's people that actually are in a bracket where they don't get refunds, they owe taxes. Okay. They owe taxes. So I'm going to say this is for higher income earners who are tired of paying money to Uncle Sam. Okay. Y'all better not pick at me because I can't type. This is for higher income earners who are tired of paying money to Uncle Sam. They are good at making money, but they don't necessarily know tax strategy and how to plan in order to decrease their tax liability. Uh-huh. Okay. Am I getting close to who your people are? Right? See, Legacy Queen already said it. I already guessed your people before you even told me. Okay. This is for higher income earners. They don't know how to plan. I hold a plan. Hold a plan. Hey, not hold a plan. How to plan. Okay, you just added a little thing in here. So this is for truckers. Yeah, she actually said this is for high income truckers. So they own trucking companies. Okay, so this is for owner operators. Who I'm guessing they make at least 6 figures, probably close to 7 figures, right? So they're tired of paying money to Uncle Sam. See, I know what I be doing. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing this on the spot. I'm telling you. Okay, so the use case here, we need to understand what's the use case. And when I say use case, we need to understand why would they be utilizing this? How are they going to utilize it? So we got to do a little backtracking. And I want you to see how fast I do this. We're going to do some logical reasoning. If these people are truckers, if they are busy, somebody, we can do this real quick in the comments. Are they going to take a course? Are they going to take a course? Are they going to sit in your mastermind? Are they going to be in a membership? Anybody? Right? No. Right? No. Right? The answer is no to any of those. So when we think about the use case, what we really need to think of is this offer aligned? How do I align this offer, right? To make sure that it's usable for the person I'm creating it for. The use case is they are busy. They need organization because they're probably not organized. They need structure and they need a hands-off approach. See, here's the thing that people don't tell you. The reason that they're not doing it is not because they don't want to do it or that they don't aren't smart enough to do it. The reason they're not doing it is because they are making money. They're busy making money. They are high income earners. They're truckers. They're on the road. They about their business, but they're not about them taxes. Get inside of the mind and the life of your audience so you understand the use case. So I have to now say, well, the use case then, since I know that they're busy, I know they need organization, I know they need structure, I need to create something that is a service, but initially that provides them with structure and keeps them organized. Great. Great. Okay. So they need a service, needs to provide them with structure, it needs to keep them organized. Let me go ahead and write up my value proposition. So now I'm thinking, how do I present this to them? Okay. Hey, owner operator, I see you're out there on the road making that hard earned cash, but guess who's coming to take it? Guess who's coming to take it? Uncle Sam. That's if we don't get you a tax strategy that will help you keep more of your hard-earned dollars in your pocket. You built this business to build wealth, to pass something down, not to give it all away. There are ways to make sure that you can keep your money circulating in your business instead of giving it all away. I've created a revolutionary service that will create your strategy, tax saving strategy, get you organized, and make sure that you're always ready when tax time comes around. Chat GPT ain't got nothing on me. I do this in real life. Angela said the fact that you talk and copy is crazy. So y'all see what I just did there? Y'all see what I just did there? Literally, I just packaged it up. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Now, for myself, I have to go ahead and structure how I want to break this down. What do I want to do? So I'm going to break this down. This is not my offer. Remember, this is somebody else's offer. I'm just breaking it down. So I'm promising this person I'm going to help them get structured. It's going to be a service. I'm going to take care of it. What I'm going to do is this offer, I am going to give them a tax strategy, an organizational plan, say an organizational blitz. And I am going to get their system set up. And this is going to be a $7,500 offer. Okay. So now I'm walking through. What do I need this person to do? Well, one, initial tax strategy, session number 1. I'm going to get everything that I need from them. We're going to get all their previous taxes. We're going to do all of this. We're going to gather all of that. And it's going to be an intensive session. So we're going to do a tax strategy session. Session number 2. That's when I am going to help them get a system for organizing all of their documents, organizing all of their their things that they need. So we're going to do another session, organizational session, right? Session number 3, we're going to get them set up with the system. Session number 4, we're going to do their offboarding and ongoing plan. 4 sessions, 2 hours a piece, 8 hours for $7,500. Not a bad thing, right? Not a bad thing. So now, you know what I would do? Y'all know what I would do? Remember, I said the first thing that we have to do is package it. Right? Are y'all good with this? Y'all see? Okay. Now, are y'all in y'all got real quiet? Y'all like, what she was able to do that? This is what I do in real life. I keep telling y'all. Some of y'all scared to let me touch your business. Know if it's touched by me, everything I touch turn to gold. You better understand something. Okay. So this is the offer that I would create. Okay. So now it's packaged. Angelia said they were not ready. Look, Angelia, you better tell them about that offer I packaged up for you. It's delicious, still delicious, still delicious. You understand me? Okay. So now what I have to do is I have to now make sure that this is ready for production. That this is ready for production. That it's ready to be packaged up. So there are a couple of things that I have to do. Now, if I were me, y'all know the Kendra way, I would get something together real quick. And I literally would throw something together and be like, let me tell you something. I'm onboarding people. My first session don't start until August 1st. That way that gives me time to build whatever I need to build on the back end. Right? To build whatever I build on the back end. Once you have the idea, you can go ahead and start selling. Right? Y'all ready? So what I would do is I would go and I would make a list of what do I need to create. What do I need to create? And I think about this as what do I need to create for lead generation? What do I need to create for sales? What do I need to create for convert? We'll just talk lead generation and sales. Right? Oh, sorry, fulfillment. This is how my brain works. Whenever I have something new, I go ahead and package it up. This is the packaging. I know the pricing. I know the structure. I know who it's for. I can go ahead and start selling this. But on the back end, I have to wonder, what do I need to create for lead generation? What do I need to create for sales? What do I need to create for fulfillment? Okay, y'all get where I'm going here. So for lead generation, let me think about this. We're going to match the funnel with the offer. Do you guys think for lead generation that a busy trucker is going to sit down for a 2.5 hour webinar? I'll wait. Do you think a busy trucker is going to sit down or is going to read your book, your ebook? Right? So when I am building out people's funnels, when I'm building out your business, when I'm building out your foundation from speed to market, we have to think about what the future is so we can be quick in the reverse. Y'all understand? So for lead generation, what I am going to choose is what I like to call a mini webinar, VSL. Okay. I'll show you guys an example of that. And I can never find this thing when I'm looking for it. I'll find it eventually. Somebody just remind me to show you an example of my VSL. Oh, I got it. I got it. I can never find this. So this is what I use to sell a $15,000 offer. A $15,000 offer from this. This is a short training, and there's a method to this madness. I want to say is 14 long, 14 minutes long. Literally, it's very direct. It's very specific, right? For the people I'm calling out, the people who I want to work with. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm specifically showing them my process, how the results are, what I can do for them, and then take them directly to an application to book a call. And let me tell you something, on this application, they already know the price point. They already know the price point, right? So literally this is it. So I would go back and say, I need to create my mini webinar VSL. Now we got to break this down, because everything that we create, and I'm going into something different for you guys, but I want to show you a lot of times you get stuck in the muck because you don't actually know all of the components that are needed. And so you get overwhelmed. Is anybody overwhelmed with stuff right now? Put in the comments, overwhelmed. When you don't actually break things down like this, and this is what I do for Fortune 500 companies. So we break things down into something called work streams. Somebody put work streams in the comments. Instead of saying, I need to build out a lead generation mini webinar VSL funnel, that is a project. So what are now the work streams that I need to break it down to make it more manageable? When I say I need a mini webinar VSL, what I'm really saying is I need to write a video script. I'm saying I need to record the video. I'm saying I need to edit the video. Those are three distinct bodies of work. Okay? Three distinct bodies of work. Now, that's just a video. Second thing I need to do is I need to work on the landing page. So I need to create the landing page, copy first, then I need to build the landing page. Got it. The third thing I need to do is I need to build the application. I need to come up with like what's going on my application to pre-qualify people. The third thing I need to do, because I do my applications inside of Video Ask, right? So I need to record the application, right? The next thing I need to do, that's done with the application, I need to create my email follow-up. Right? The next thing I need to do is I need to create the Facebook ads. So y'all see, just this one thing, I broke it down into multiple bodies of work. This is what helps me get things done quickly and not get overwhelmed. There are some people that's just like, I need to build a website. Build a website. Like, what are the components of that website? Do you know for website, you need to have copy first. Then you need to have your layout and flow. Then you bring in the design. Let me show y'all another little hack that I have to help me move fast. Every single funnel that I have a template for how I lay out different pages. I have a template for how I lay out different pages. Okay. So I'm like, look, here's an upsell page layout. I always know how I'm going to lay out my stuff because I have the layout already built out, like mocked up. So I can move fast because I create templates, right? All these offer intensives I've done. Here's a webinar page layout, right? Here we go. I already have my webinar page layout all the time. I know how I'm going to lay it out, and I already know what copy I need to write. I create these templates for myself so I can move quickly. As soon as you start understanding what the components are, the sooner you understand how to start standardizing and streamlining things. When people ask me how I move so fast, this is how, because I standardize, and guess what? I help my clients standardize too. Okay. So I digress. So this is component number one. This is my lead generation. Now I have to worry about sales. Well, the only thing for sales that I have to worry about is where's the checkout page and maybe a thank you page. Easy peasy. I already have a checkout page on ready to copy. So I already have a checkout page built that I can get up in 2 seconds flat if I need to. So that's already done. Then finally for fulfillment, this is where it gets sexy because we have to understand how do we want our client experience to be. Okay. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and do a fulfillment automation. And generally in my fulfillment automation, I know that I'm going to have in this offer, 4 sessions with this client. And I'm just going to make 1 session a week. So y'all know I love a 4-week model. If you want to learn my 4-week process, comment 4 in the chat in the comments, and I will drop a link for my live sexy launch. That is my 4-week sprint method that I use to develop any offer that only takes 4 weeks for you to deliver to your client. So we're going to only make this 4 weeks, right? So here's how sexy this is. I'm going to create an automation. I'm going to create an automation that has a welcome email. It's going to have another welcome email is just welcome. It's going to have an onboarding email, which is going to give them all of the things they need to be successful. Okay. It's going to have a notification for each session. So there's going to be an email for session number 1, session number 2, session number 3, and session number 4, right? So email for each session. And then I make it real sexy. There's going to be an offboarding email. And then one more email that's a request for review. Okay, so now I know all that I need to do. I've laid it out. So that tells me when I look at all this stuff, I'm like, okay, I can create this. It probably takes me 2 days to create this. It'll take me another day to create this. So it's 3 days. It'll take me literally 10 minutes to create this. Probably take me about a couple hours to create this. So I know I probably need 3 or 4 days to get this up to speed. But I'm a smart cookie. So I'm going to go ahead and really give myself 2 weeks. So what's today? July 11th. That's today. July 11th. What's 2 weeks from now? The 28th? No, that's not it. 25th. 25th. Okay. So yeah, Angelia, folks got scared when I started talking about them buying something from me. They got quiet at the church now. Okay. So here's how I would rock this. Y'all ready for go to market now? So I'm just doing all of this. I'm not about to build it. I'm not waiting to launch this. The only thing I'm going to go get ready is checkout page and a thank you page. That take me 2 seconds. And maybe this one welcome email. Checkout page, thank you page, one welcome email. That takes you less than an hour. Less than 1 hour. So y'all see, checkout page, thank you page, welcome email, less than an hour. So here's how I would launch it. Y'all ready for the G? We go into market. Go to market. Let me show y'all how I act in real life. Because I think, y'all ready? I wasn't going to do this today. But let's go ahead and rock this out. I'm getting my camera up. Oh, let me get my good lighting. I'm not in the good lighting. And let me see so y'all can see what I do. Hold on. You need to see this in real life. Okay, I'm in the good lighting now. Here we go. Hey, truckers, owner operators, are you tired of giving all of your hard earned money over to Uncle Sam because this tax planning stuff is hard, right? You don't have time, you're busy out there making money. I just put together a training that I want you to check out, and that training is going to help you understand how I can help you save tons of money on your taxes and make sure that you are ready for tax time every time it rolls around, because you know it's not going to be a big bill waiting for you for one more year. Okay, so go ahead and click the link below and grab the training, and I will see you inside. I cannot wait to work with you. Okay, I'm downloading that video. Let me go ahead and airdrop it to my Mac. Let's go ahead and get a Facebook ad together. This is how I would launch it. Y'all play it with me. This is how I would launch it. Just downloaded it. I'm going to airdrop it to myself. Okay, let's go over to the Facebook Ads Manager. You just airdropped. Just airdropped. Let me get into one of my play ad accounts so it doesn't show in my real account. Oh, can y'all not see my screen? Hold on. Or can y'all? Can y'all see my screen or no? Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm in the Facebook Ads Manager right now. Facebook Ads Manager. Here's what I am going to do. Oh, this is one of the fake accounts that don't have a payment thing to it. Let me do this test ad account. Okay, there we go. That's the test ad account. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create a sales ad. I want these ads to go directly to sales, right? Because I want Facebook to find people that are going to sell. I'm going to do a manual sales campaign. I'm going to go ahead and name this trucker test. Let me do it how I would normally name it. I normally talk about this top of funnel. I always say what type of campaign it is. Sales trucker test. Okay. I am going to do advantage campaign budget because I want the campaign budget to be spent. I would start out with $100 a day because why not? I go for it. But you can do as little as $25 a day. But generally, I like to do $100 a day because guess what? I can spend a couple $100 for a $7,500 offer. I sure can, right? And this is what I would do. I would go into my ad set. I would say I want messaging. Okay, I want people to message me. So remember, I don't have a website for this yet. I just want people to message me. I want them to have a conversation with me. They're going to message me on my page in Messenger, right? The ad is going to tell them to message me. I want to maximize the number of conversations. That's the goal. I am going to open this up to broad targeting and let Facebook choose my audience. So I'm not choosing my audience. This is something called Advantage Plus Audience. Facebook is going to choose your audience for you because they know who your audience is based on your copy, based on your creative, based on that video that I just did. They know who my audience is. And so now I'm going to go to a new sales ad. And all I'm going to do is I am going to set up the ad. Okay, set up the ad. Oh, it's asking me to do this. I'm going to manually upload an ad. I'm going to add a video, sorry. Add a video. I'm going to upload the video I just created. Boom shakalaka, somebody called a doctor. Right? And now I am going to write some text. Okay? I'm going to write some text in here. Truckers, let me help you keep more money in your business You don't have to give your hard earned cash away in taxes. Let me show you how you can never have to worry about large tax bill again. Right? Chat GPT could never. Could never. Okay, so we are going to use that, and they are giving you some text variations through Facebook AI. I'm not using any of those because why not? I'm going to do a headline. The headline is chat message me to learn more. If I can type. There we go. Now, do you know what I would do? Like, and this ad is ready to go. Y'all want to preview it and see how it'll look? And preview it. Let's see how it'll look. Let's go and we'll show you what the preview looks like. So it's showing me what it looks like in different destinations, right? I got Advantage Creative on, so Facebook is doing this little zhuzhing on this to make it look good. It's going to run on Instagram, Facebook, Messenger. It's going to run in the right-hand column. Okay, so this is what I would do. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Because what I would do is have messengers to pre-qualify people while I am building out my other stuff, while I am doing this. What I also would do, this is something that people don't know, so let me take this off and speak to you guys. What I also do is now start posting organic posts on my page that are talking about this new offer. Why is this? Here's a little hack for all of the people that are like, I can't find my people on the internet. The same people keep seeing my stuff. Do you know if you run ads, people will start looking at all of your other stuff too? You realize that. So when you run ads, it's something. Katiana told us this term a while ago in Transition to CEO. She was like, it's called marketing karma, right? When you start running ads, people start seeing more of all of your stuff. And not just any people, but people who you have now targeted through advertising. Guys, this is how I launch things. This is how I launch them fast, right? This is how I get them out there. I don't have the thing built out yet. Guess what? I can tell people that I'm not taking on. I can go ahead and take their deposit. They can go ahead and start preparing themselves. But I was like, I'm not taking clients until, what did I say, July 25th. That's what I'll tell people. Like my first session will start July 25th. So we'll go ahead and get you scheduled in for your first session. This is how you launch stuff quickly. This is how you launch stuff quickly. Stop sitting on it. Get it out there. Now, some people may ask, if I'm a product-based business, what do I do? Y'all ready for me to give my product-based example real quick? If I were a product-based business, right? If I were a product-based business, I would take my behind on into Canva, or I would get somebody off Fiverr to do me a nice little mock-up of my product, right? And I would do the same thing. I would start creating videos to talk about it, to sell it, to hype it up. And I would do the same thing. Message me for the pre-sale link. It'll start shipping in, 2 weeks. It'll start shipping in 3 weeks. It's called the art of the pre-sale, right? You need to have your structure together, right? Structure is the new sexy. You need to have your structure together first so that you can get the idea out to market. So that you can get the idea out to market. Do you know what would happen if I run that ad that I just did, that the fake ad that I just did? Do you know what would happen if I ran that ad, for a few days and I didn't get any hits on it? I would cut the ad off and go back and start revamping my offer because I got data. The data was people are interested in it. But guess what? Here's the beautiful thing. After a few days, the people didn't bite on it, and nobody bit. I mean, nobody bit. I didn't say nobody bought. Nobody bit, meaning it wasn't interesting. Nobody messaged. Nobody clicked through. If nobody clicked through, I would be like, there's something wrong, and this is not viable, and I need to go back and tweak it. But let me tell you what some of y'all been doing. Y'all have been actually spending more money than a couple $100. You've been spending more time. You've been spending more energy on something that has never seen the light of day. I don't give more than an hour of energy to something that I don't know it's going to sell yet. You see, I just did this in less than 40 minutes. Less than that, actually. I'm not giving more than an hour of energy to something I don't know somebody going to buy. Because I know how to get it out there fast. Ooh, did this bless somebody's soul today? Did this bless anybody's soul today? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Okay. Feeling good. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Y'all, but this was amazing today. I had a blast with you guys. So here's the thing. I've been dropping stuff all week. There's two things you can get today. I'm going to drop both of them in a comment. Number one, if you want to learn for how to launch something really quickly, right? Kendall said you're so dope with it, that click. Okay. Angela said I needed that walkthrough real bad. Real bad. Well, thank you. Two things that you got. The one thing I'm gonna put is this weekend or next week, you actually get to choose. I'm doing my 3 power pillars and 4 authentic automations workshop. 3 power pillars and 4 authentic automations workshop. This is going to break down how we do everything to build your beautiful, beautiful structure inside of the Boss Architect. Okay, how to build your beautiful, beautiful structure. So, what you're going to do is I'm going to drop that link. That's the 3 power pillars. Learn.thebossarchitect.com. I'm trying to put it up. 3 pillars. I'm going to break that down. Go ahead and I'm sorry, it's training.thebossarchitect. I forget my own thing. Or you can just go to training.kendrajlewis.com. Right. Oh yeah, Angelia. It's when you select the working session, it's no longer like you have to go to the Saturday. You get to select your Saturday that you want to come. So what the training on here is free, but there's an option for you to come in and do a 2-hour working session with me. It's $47. 2-hour working session. We're going to be in a small group. If you like live trainings like this, but you want it to be personalized and you want it to be where we can work on your stuff, then that is where you need to be. It's a $47 option to get in there. Do not miss this. Just go to training.kendrajlewis.com. Okay? Training.kendrajlewis.com. Now, if you want to get real sexy, and you want to build something right now, who needs to build out their offer and launch it quick? Wants to build out their offer and launch it quick. If that is you, baby, live sexy launch. Live sexy launch. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. I tell people I was not running this. It's literally still on sale. It's a $300 off offer. But for the people that have taken that course, it only takes you a few hours. The people that have taken it can attest that way worth more than $197 for sure. And it's so good. It's so good. When I tell you my foot is all up in that one, all my automations, all my tools, I literally give you my brain inside of there. Angelia said, I'm a witness. I'm a witness. Right. Yeah, Angelia, thank you so much for your testimonial too. I was like, okay then. Okay then. So I will drop that in here. Do not sleep on it. Do not sleep on it. This is also in the comments. It has the coupon already attached to it. But if you don't get the coupon is sexy 300. Sexy 300. Okay. Okay. I love y'all. I got a call to hop on. Love you so much. I will see y'all tonight. Tonight. Okay. Because we're doing a fireside chat tonight. I will see you later tonight. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put it on your calendar. All right. And we're going to have some fun tonight too. I love you guys so much. See you tonight. Bye for now.